Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back. We got a brand new weekly challenge for you. Everyone in the chat was telling me that it sucked this week, and I'm looking at it here. Hide and seek seeker. It feels like we did this one not too long ago, right? This is high school, so big map, and this is friendly ghost. I think it's like ghost is trying to be as quiet as possible. We're trying to find the ghost, so it's going to be a lot of just walking around looking for the ghost. Player speed is regular, 100%. We don't drain any sanity. So we're not going to get hunted at all, right? 0 hunting, so nothing to be scared of for this one. Friendly ghost is on. Ghost can't even hunt you if it wanted to. Doesn't change favorite room, that's important. But activity level is low, so it's going to be very... You just got to get really, really lucky, basically. It can roam. And the other big thing is that door starting open is set to none. So that means if you walk around and you see an open door, that's a good sign, because it means the ghost is there, okay? I don't know how long these are going to take, but let's see if we can knock these out fairly quickly here. This week is going to be a nice, chill, relaxed run. Oh, we got a nice mix of tier 2 and tier 3 items. That's pretty good. You know, some of the weekly challenges, you end up with like tier 1 flashlight and stuff like that, so it's really dark and miserable. Here you get all a bunch of tier 3 stuff. Lantern. Of course, they troll us with tier 1 paramic. Those devs, man. Walking simulator, yeah. I mean, you could walk around with the candle if you wanted more light, but... Thermo, okay, tier 3 thermo is probably the play here. Go through and just check every room. Power breaker, bottom right. And, I mean, we will need to get evidence eventually too, so maybe you just look for orbs or something. You get really nice tripods, but... Tripods, you definitely don't need them, especially on this one, right? The headgear is tier 3, so night vision goggles. Some people don't like night vision goggles though, because they do this like zoom in thing on the field of view. So most people prefer tier 2, I think. At least they give you a tripod, yeah. We don't need them. We don't need them for this challenge, at least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to search for... Well, not search for, but go turn on the power breaker. And then really you just got to get lucky, right? Paramic could be useful here, but even tier 1 paramic, the cone that it listens to is pretty narrow too. Not the best. Okay, lights on. We don't lose sanity either way, but just to be able to see better. And then, I don't know. It takes a little bit, right, for the ghost to like activate itself. You have to go open that front door, the ghost activates, and then it starts making the room colder. I guess you literally go room to room now. Time to chill. Chat says tripods are useful. Eh, they're okay. We'll agree to disagree. Actually, they can be useful because the cool thing about tripods is they never get... I think at a certain level, they don't get kicked over, right? Is it tier 2 or tier 3 that they don't get knocked over? Because I'm always setting down my video camera and it gets knocked somewhere. I'm going to open the doors that I've already checked here. And we're going to keep our ears peeled for any kind of... I think the most noticeable one will be either a door touch or a telephone ring, like this one. That's what we're going to try to listen for, okay? Tier 3 is just harder to kick over. I thought there was one that it was not able to be kicked over at all. Oh, they all get kicked over. Interesting. That means tripods are even worse than I thought. Alright, you don't need any. Tier 3, no fall. See, that's what I thought. Someone confirm. Can tier 3 tripods be knocked over? I want to say no. Those lockers remind me of the red lockers in Ark, as someone who's played a lot recently. Dude, I was playing Ark up until I left on my trip. Now I'm kind of I'm out of the Ark rhythm. Oh, this is the same room, right? Yeah, this is the same room. Imagine the gym being the ghost room. I've had it on here like twice in my Phasmo life, I think. It's really hard to figure out where the ghost is because the room is so big. Okay, can never be a hallway ghost, but it was 8 degrees in the hallway, a little bit chillier. Locker room? Oh, yo, we got a rib cage and the ghost room. What? Bone and the ghost room together? Dude, that's actually pretty lucky. We found it relatively quickly here. Oh, I saw orbs. Orbs, check. Oh man, maybe I should have Maybe I should have brought night vision goggles just for the run out. But I guess you just go straight, right? If I hug the left, you can see the hallway a little bit. And then I can turn on the light and it'll be good. We actually found the bone here. I'm surprised. Really, really rare to find the bone on a big map like this, especially playing solo. There's just too many places to check, you know. And let's put in orbs for now. Orbs, check. And we'll just run back in the darkness to our truck. So we're just gonna try to get 3 evidence, right? Thoughts requires us to be there. Whereas like UV, well, I guess it depends on how you set it up, but we're gonna need to do one more run back, I think, because we need EMF and UV, and UV works well with salt too. In case it's being, it's being bad and it doesn't want to touch a door and leave fingerprints, always you can force salt, right? Tier 3 tripods are designed to be much sturdier and significantly reduce the chance of ghosts knocking them over compared to lower tiers. So the way that's phrased, it sounds like, yes, they can still be knocked over, but just much, much less chance, right? Much like Point Hope is Staircase Simulator. This challenge is nice, laid back, slow. I can't even call it a sprinting simulator because we get tired in like 2 seconds every time we sprint. But at least it's chill. Where's the light switch? Let's see. Okay. I don't know where in this room it is though. Is it going to be wherever the orbs are? I wonder if I can get something. Yeah, like that's actually like decent coverage, right? Let's see if we can see where the orbs are. Check for temps. Not freezing. 1.9. Are the orbs still in the front? Where's my breath? Oh, orbs are on this side now. They were at the front earlier. Yeah, still kind of in this area. Set it down. Are you here?
Close to busting.
Close to busting on the first response. Come on, ghost. Close to busting. Yo, that's one step closer to Mimic though. That's all I'm saying right now. Let's go grab some more items. Hold on, let me mark this. What do we have? Diane? Wait, Diane has to be female ghost, right? We have Doris. Okay, female ghost. Mayor on Real Yokai. Those are options right now. Close to bustin'. Last step is UV, EMF, and salt. I think that's a good combo here. All right, I'm gonna grab the night vision goggles. Just so we can walk through here with a little bit of brightness, you know? That way it's not just pitch black. Because it's like, yeah, we're just walking to one direction, but at least it's more interesting this way. Salt can be useful. We're gonna check for UV. And if you have someone with you, if you're playing multiplayer, I think motion sensors can be helpful here. I actually didn't pay attention to what tier they give you for motion sensor. But especially on a bigger room, like the one I'm in right now, you want to figure out where the ghost is exactly. Let's see if we can get. Let's see, we had 4 ghost options, right? 4 ghost options, but I think there's 5 evidence to get, so we'll have to see. Let's take a look. Did it touch the door at all? No, it did not yet. Let's set down a salt on this. Maybe 2 salts, 1 on both sides, and if we hear footsteps, we'll just immediately check for it. Okay. And then what else can we do? We had our EMF as well, right? Oh, EMF was in the salt. Oh, door slam. That should be fingerprints. Door slam. Waited a little bit and then slammed again. Is that a Yuri ability? I think. Telephone ring. I hear a telephone ring from far away. That's weird. How did it just did this ability and then it rang a telephone? No, it's not a Yuri ability. What? How is it ringing a telephone? Where is it ringing a telephone? The classroom next door is touching it? Oh, it is. It's probably shared. Yeah, it's very close, right? It shares that wall right there, that's why. It could be, yeah, it could be a mimic that mimicked Yuri ability, but at the same time, I did look for UV, right? We should get all the evidence here, and we don't have fingerprints on this door. So, let's check freezing again, just in case. It's also not freezing temps. So if that's the case, then what are we missing? We had a couple of EMFs only. Oh, it kicked my book at some point, and it's not ghostwriting book. You can cross that out. Mayor's out. Unreal yokai? 3 ghosts left, but 4 options. What do I not need to look for? Okay, can't be UV. So freezing dots EMF. Freezing dots EMF. We gotta be real quiet then and just listen for things, right? Yeah, can't be. Not a mimic. If I knew this map better, I would try to bring in items that it could like mess with. You know? That gives us more EMF options. There's not enough items for it to throw, right? There's almost nothing to pick up in here. Mimo mimicked Obake. Are you here? Oh, that was like a ball throw. EMF 3? Some sort of door touch on the other side, right? Oh. It's back. We're not getting EMF 5 at all. We could get dots though. Come on. Give me a sign. Show yourself. Show yourself. What is my other one? Freezing temps? What are the chances I get it now? It needs to be 0.9 or lower for freezing. Because it's, I think the logic is if it gets to 0.9, then it will get to negative. Oh! I need this to show 5 instead of 3? Is it weird that I'd rather watch you play this game than play it myself? No, I think it's pretty common. Honestly, when I'm watching other people play, it's like not very stressful. And then when I'm playing myself, sometimes it can be very stressful. Man, I feel like it's gonna be dots, but this is a pretty good like dot spot, right? I mean, this is where the ghost is. Unless I can do it on the wall too. Maybe you get even more coverage. I'm sure there's an upper limit to like where the dots can cover. But it's perfect for big rooms like this. Yeah, it gets to like the halfway point. If we think it's dots here, it would be a yokai. This is where it gets tricky, right? So have we gotten enough EMFs to say, okay, it's not EMF 5 yet? That's the question. Not stressful. We have to watch you loop. It's stressful. I'm just saying, me as a viewer watching other people, I feel like, it's very, or like, you know, you're not on edge. You're not gonna get jump scared at least. Looping, looping can be scary, but it's like, it's very exciting. But at least you're not getting jump scared. I guess unless someone's dropping some pipes around here or does some sort of sound effect, you know? Was that the ghost book kick we saw? Yeah, ghost book got kicked. We saw that. That was a very long kick too. But the question is, yeah, at what point do we say, okay, it's probably dots because it's not the other two? Oh, stepped in salt on the other side? Like, it's probably not freezing. We should have got freezing by now because of how long the ghost stays in here. Oh, it's getting colder, but with no freezing, then it's a 50-50 shot here. Can I find items to bring in here for the ghost to throw? Look, like none of these books you can even pick up either. What can you actually pick up here? They're all fake. Fake assets. You can't pick them up. Yeah, literally. Even if you wanted to stack the room with stuff, you can't. So what, we just have the ball basically? Bring the ball over. And then it's gonna roll around. We can look for, see where the orbs are now? Are they still in here? Are they on that side? Okay, yeah. They're behind the lockers on that side. Let's throw these more on to that end. Not a great answer, honestly. I even learn a lot from watching that helps me be confident about doing things differently in the game. It's fun. Yeah, what I really like too about watching other people is I like to see how, because everyone has their own like routine and the order of things that they do, or the order, the path that they take in the house, for example, when you first start. It's cool to see how everyone does it a little differently. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. I don't know what's worse. Like not getting EMF or not getting dots. It's probably not freezing at all. Watching people play APOC has given me courage to attempt. I think it's really helpful to watch people play APOC because you'll find out how they survive, right? That's the main thing. Like if I'm so slow, where do I hide? And there's no hiding spots, where do I actually go to hide? That's the main thing. You notice stuff when you're watching is crazy. I'm never gonna forget there's a bad picture. Oh, as I'm like scrolling through my journal and you notice it, right? Yeah, because as a streamer, you're worried about like 10 different things at the same time. What's APOC? APOC is like the hardest challenges in the game where you like, you know, there's custom difficulty and you crank everything up to max. So the max reward multiplier is 15x. And I just don't like it because it's not fun because you're moving very slow. You're at like 50% player movement speed. So you're like very slow and there's no sprinting and you're just like, it just feels like a drag. Much like this ghost feels like a drag right now. I got so lucky to get a deal on my first run for APOC. Wow, that is very lucky actually. What were your objectives? Because sometimes the objectives is very make or break, right? Especially if you have to like, let's say, I think one of the hardest ones in APOC is like crucifix burn. Because it means you have to get close enough to the ghost to get the crucifix down. You have to get to the ghost room basically. Okay, I don't know what to guess here. I really don't know. Do I grab another dots? There's probably 2 dots in there, right? I assume there's 2 of everything. I could get, I'm gonna grab a second dots and a second EMF, and we'll see how that goes, okay? Sit tight. Back to the run. Yeah, so they do give you 2, let's see, dots, maybe a second EMF, and motion sensor to kind of confirm where the ghost is. Can be kind of useful. Back to the run. Oh, we're talking about the bone on Sunny Meadows, and it was glitched out, so the bone's always in the same spot. That's right. So that makes it very easy. So you can always get a photo of the bone if you're playing Sunny Meadows right now. Is it still glitched right now? Dude, that's how little I play Sunny. I played it a lot when it first came out. For the first like year and a half probably. Played it a good amount, found all the fun looping spots for it. They slowly took away some of them, but there's still a decent amount of looping spots. What map do people play the APOC on? Well, if you have to do Sunny Meadows full if you want to get the trophies for it and the achievement. I think there's an achievement for it. But otherwise, there are some crazy people out there that do 15x, like hardest difficulty for every map, and they're trying to survive them all in a row. It takes a different skill for sure, and you learn it, right? Like when I do APOC challenges, I get better as I go. 'Cause you're not good at them just from doing regular like nightmare and looping. Different skill altogether. Where's my other EMF reader? If I get freezing, I'm gonna laugh though. Nope. Okay, now we wait. Oh, motion sensor, that's good. I hate that the only thing we have are the basketballs or whatever though. Like, cause you can't even get them in a good spot, you know? Salt, it doesn't do anything with the salt. I guess it can kick the book. You put the book here to get kicked and then you get EMF from that. Where's my light? Got my light outside. So we have one ball here. Where's my other ball? Did the ghost take the ball? I had 2 balls in here, right? Be under the chairs. Where'd my second basketball go? It's gone. Literally gone. Is it behind one of these? Motion sensor's going off, so the ghost is here. My best bet is hope that the... See, like, I can't even get it in a good spot where it will mess with it, you know what I mean? It's gonna keep going to the corners here. Basketball. I don't know what happened to my second one. I had a second one. Right. Oh! Is that a 5? It's a 4! We got a miss ball. Come on. It was so close. That's an EMF 4. Oh god. They're both going off now. Can you place it on the ground with F? I'm not gonna pick it up right now because it's in a good spot. But I'm in a position where maybe I can see dots on both sides. You know, try to position yourself in a way. Maybe right here. There we go. Like, what is it more likely to do? In the beginning, I thought, okay, it probably isn't going to do dots because it's such a big room. So you're probably more likely to get EMF 5. But now that we've been here for a long time, I feel like it probably should have done dots by now, you know? So it gets me kind of concerned. Anyone have any ideas for a better dot spot? Maybe I want my video camera. Keep an eye on the yeah, where are the ghost orbs? Because the ghost is set so it can't change favorite rooms. Cannot change. The orbs are on this side now, right? So wandering around, even though it's one room. Maybe having it rotate is actually helpful here. There's a better chance to see it. There's like nothing for it to throw or interact with. These aren't even like locker doors it can touch either. We're not covering the inner parts with the dots like down here. Sad, sad challenge for this one. Bring the ball over here on this side. If it's dots, which ghost would it be? The yokai. And there's no other tell right now, right? Because the ghost's not gonna hunt at all. I don't know, it's a 50-50 shot right now, basically. In the beginning, I was literally like, okay, it didn't do EMF 5, it's probably dots. Let's get out of here. But now it's like it should have done dots by now. Where are the orbs? My orbs! Oh, now they're over here. They're constantly moving. Maybe I'll put one on the other side. I'll get the full room coverage over here. No hunt makes this so difficult. I know, this is only the first one too. This is the first of 3. It's gonna be like an hour-long zero hunt video right here. Full room length or width coverage right here. And then maybe basketball over there? Where'd my basketball go? Didn't I throw it right here? Don't tell me I lost my second ball. Wait. Didn't I throw my basketball over there? Yo, my balls are disappearing, you guys. The ghost is stealing my balls. Oh, it's gone. It literally stole it. It's gone. What? I hate when ghosts steal both of my balls. I think I actually need to get items for the ghost to throw. That's my next thing. Gee, this is terrible. Where can I go that actually have items? Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, the utility room. The one with the knocked over metal rack, right? This This is a classroom. This one. No, that's a, wait. It's a after the bathroom? Oh, I'm thinking upstairs. Is there anything that I can grab here? Or are these all fake too? Ugh, feels an upstairs one. We have, I think, spray paint cans or something upstairs. I can't pick up any of this stuff. I had a banshee earlier that was very shy and needed salt to give UV. That one took forever. Oh, I can imagine. Bathroom ones would be easier to get EMF at least. I don't think there's anything I can pick up here, right? I didn't even know this was here. What the heck? There are no items for me to pick up in any of these? Terrible. Oh! I got a pencil. I got 2 pencils and a green notebook. Let's go. We lost our balls, but we got a notebook. One step closer to getting EMF 5. 1, 2. What? Where's my other pencil? Dude, am I just straight up? Is the game just like making me disappear items? I thought I picked up 2 pencils. I have 1. If these disappear, man, I swear. Okay, EMF here. Motion sensor's going off. It has a chance to kick this book too, so remember that. And then look for dots. Okay, we're in the zone now. We're in the zone. Dear diary, today the ghost stole my first ball. I looked around, it was nowhere to be found, so I brought my second ball. Then later on, it disappeared again, and then I had no balls. So welcome back to Phasmophobia. This is the weekly challenge. Hide and seek seeker. As you can tell, it's a very exciting challenge. Lots of mysteries to be discovered this week. Oh, I like having the motion sensor because I know the ghost is here. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. We must have had dots by now, right? So now I feel like it's gonna be EMF 5. Like we must have had dots. It could touch the door too. Come on. What a thrilling challenge. It hasn't done it because of low activity. Oh, it threw something! EMF 3. That's my green notebook. Oh, I got another thing. That was a different EMF. We finally got activity. I don't know. What do you think? Is it EMF 5 now, or is it freezing? What if it's freezing after like 30 minutes? It's not freezing. Oh, that's my breath. Those are my only options, right? Because I crossed out UV. Oh yeah. And it kicked my book. Therefore not ghostwriting. And I have the other 2. So not freezing, not UV. Ah, come on. Oh, 1.0. We literally need 0.9. It's 3 evidence, yes, and it is a female ghost, so it can be a die-in, unfortunately. Because I know the die-in is female only, right? But yeah, we have a Doris ghost here. The good news is my pencil's still here. Are we happy to say that it's not dots because it's been so long? At least dots is it should be a little more guaranteed than EMF 5 at this point, right? Because you're constantly looking around. It's our second missed ball here. If the book gets kicked, is that an answer? It's not the book. Yeah. So we saw it go flying earlier, so on 3 evidence especially, you can cross it off. Look, the ghost is here. Clearly could give us dots at any time, right? Give me a sign. Give me a sign. I think we just take the guess. Let's say it's not dots. Therefore EMF 5, therefore dying. Yeah? Yeah? Tell you what, I'm gonna... We're gonna go look in the truck. Maybe it's shy, doesn't want to do dots when I'm in the room. You know, like a Goryo, like a glitched out Goryo? Diane? Let's see. What if Diane has that rule, you know? It's like a bug in the game, and you just can't be in the same room as it? Who knows? It's a new ghost, you know? When you're playing with 2 evidence and the ghost kicks the book, it can still be the hidden evidence. Yeah, I tested it before. So in 2 evidence, you cannot cross it out, because it could be the hidden evidence, even if it kicks it. Watch it be a broken Mimo. That'd be super broken because it didn't give us UV or freezing, right? Alright. I think I'm confident enough to say we've been in there long enough. We would have saw dots by now. Therefore, EMF 5 instead, because that's the only other option, okay? That's what we're going with. This is gonna be like a 30-minute round right here. Oh, actually, you can see it on the corner of this camera right here. It says 32 minutes. That's probably your game time, honestly. Yeah, the orbs is flowing around here. Okay. I have Diane for EMF 5. If I see dots walk by right now, dude, at the very end, I'll be so upset. Hey, it was worth it. Oh my god, it was EMF 5. Was that EMF 5 on the board? Oh, I didn't. That would be a good way to check, actually. Diane. 32 minutes, basically. It started out good because we found the ghost room right away. Let's try number 2 now. It's gonna take us a while to figure out the room, I think, anyways. Bottom left power breaker. Now I'm gonna do... Honestly, if you wanted to save a slot, you don't even need the heavy flashlight, right? But it was kind of nice to have the light, honestly. Temp and camera. Oh, actually, you know what? Camera also gives you light, so that can be pretty good already. Maybe you don't need a flashlight. You can kind of save a run. You want to make sure you open this door right away to activate the ghost. We're gonna go turn on the power breaker and then start listening, alright? Best case scenario, we choose a direction and we instantly hear like a telephone ring. That would be the best. Is there a cursed object? That's a good question. Chat, anyone know if there's a cursed object here? Maybe I should have checked. Summoning is definitely not summoning circle, right? Because it's a friendly ghost. Actually, probably not because it's a friendly ghost. Because you know, like every cursed object will cause a hunt. Alright, we start again. 14, 15. I'll try to be a little quiet in case we can listen for the ghost here. 14. 14. I think the beauty of it, at least, is if the ghost is right above you, upstairs on the same side as you, you'll still hear like a faint telephone ring, at least. So I think it's better to go left than right versus left upstairs then right upstairs. Although, you know, there's a chance that it rings it when you're on the other side. 16 everywhere. As long as you're in the room. It used to be back in the day, like where you're pointing your target, where your crosshair was pointing, is where the temp was. Now it's where you're standing. Well, it's been this way for a while, but let's try this. You have to activate the exterior door, yeah, and then the ghost will activate. Otherwise, the ghost is kind of like waiting, and it doesn't. It's better to open the door first. There's a ball here the whole time? I could have grabbed that for last game. You want to activate your ghost so it starts roaming around and it starts to cool down the room, basically. This is like the mess hall area. 17, even warmer. What about this one? This is the lab, 16. I think that all counts as one ghost room too. They should have given you tier 1 items, dude. It would have been terrible. The most tedious one, honestly. And remember, if you ever see an open door already, then you know the ghost is there. That's a huge tell for this one. It's a good way for you to learn all the rooms, I guess, at the high school if you're not as familiar with it. But basically everything's going to be around 17, 18. It's going to keep climbing as the temps get hotter, and then the ghost room's going to be under 10. It is definitely a lot faster with tier 3. Everything hot right now. You gotta try these too, right? On this side. 18. Chat's having fun with my poke command. 18, and then we got the library here. Actually, I didn't even check the downstairs locker in the beginning. You know what, honestly? At this point, when I walk into a room, I would probably see my breath already. Before it's even done like scanning for the temperature, I think I would see my breath. Maybe we look for open door. Oh, lights on! Wait, why are the temps hot though? Lights are on, but the temps are hot? What? Is it where? It's a nearby room maybe, this one? There it is. You see, my breath shows up before it's even done scanning, right? Okay, room secured. Upstairs. Oh, that's a throw. Object throw. This one. I like to put my flashlight where the door is in case you lose it. Because then on the way back, you're gonna see your flashlight. You're gonna be like, oh, it's that room. That's kind of what I like to do. Of course, the downside is we gotta run in the dark now. Time to get more items. Whoop. Round number 2 of items. I think just bring whatever, right? And try spirit box again. And then go. Chat says not a mirror because it turned the light on. That's very true. So we can actually cross out mirror already, I guess. Turn that light on. No mirror. We're good. Gotta run our way back in now. Oh, chat says, no, I checked. There's no cursed object for this challenge. Perfect. We know. I think the janitor left the light on. Let's see if we get luckier. This is a smaller room. It's not a bathroom would be like the easiest, right? Oh, dang, you know what? I should have still grabbed the night vision goggles just for this part. Pretty dark on the staircase, honestly. Oh, it even turned on a lamp right there. It loves roaming to the other room, apparently. Okay. Thoughts? Ghostwriting book? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Maybe I'll put this closer to the middle. It kind of concerns me a little because he keeps touching stuff on this end. Like turning on the lights and stuff, but I wonder if he's roaming out of this room or if he's just in this corner. Are you here? Where are you? For the spirit box, I'm looking. Wait, what was that sound? Oh, ghostwriting. Are you here? Ghostwriting, yes. Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you here? Nothing so far. Let me place this properly. Freezing temps, 1.2, not freezing. Why is this blinking? I don't know if that was a ghost event or something. For a friendly ghost, that's a threatening drawing. I like that. EMF next, yeah. It always flickers when you run through. It's a little bit brighter. We got a full moon at least. Full moon. Let's grab EMF, UV, and salt to force the UV, right? That's everything we need. Oh wait, hold on. Let me grab this one too. Just for a little bit better here. In this challenge, it's friendly ghost, yes. What's the response on the spirit box when you ask, are you friendly? I think sometimes it says hate, sometimes it says attack. I'm not sure, but it's definitely one of the questions you can ask. Because I'm pretty sure if you do it, if you change it to text mode, you know, where you can select, I think there is a are you friendly on there. I don't know what the friendly options are though. Maybe there are no friendly options because they always want to get you, right? So it's never friendly. The middle area has flickery lights. It gets me every time I end up here on random or in challenges. I see. We're back to here, EMF. Put down assault. Oh! Here we go, moment of truth, UV. UV, yes, and EMF. Oh? Oh, actually, I don't need salt anymore, I have UV. Demon, Myling, Obambo, Polty? Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Follow the path. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? So let's say no orbs, no spirit box, no freezing. Dots or EMF 5 again, eh? I see we're back to this. Well, the good news is it's a much smaller room and there's a lot more things to interact with, right? I hope. Oh, what's the temp? Let's see. Temperature. 1.8, still not freezing. Yo, even last game that ghost never kicked my... It didn't kick my book again and it didn't kick my video camera, right? Remember, a lot of these things in here are fake too, so it actually doesn't have that much stuff to mess with. Oh, I do have a green book here. Another green book like last time. And these are all fake. And these are all fake. So really, there's not much you can... Oh wait, there's one right here. Perfect. Things that the ghost can interact with at least, right? Oh. Way more than last round. Please be a Polty. Ghost roaming is set to medium, so there's a chance that it walks out of here too. Okay, turn that back on. Myling or Obambo? Only because we think it's not Spirit Box, right? Would we have gotten Spirit Box by now? Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? I don't know what that throw was, but... Oh! Everything's EMF 3. Everything's EMF 3 right now. Bring that back. Oh! Video camera again? Alright. Are you here? Are you friendly? At least it's consistent. Are you friendly? Ooh. Something in the back? I don't know what that was. It sounded like a book in the back, but... No, it's not counting. Maybe another... It could have roamed to another room, I guess. Okay, got one here, one here. I had 2 greens, right? Right now I have blue, blue, green, blue. 3 blues. Where's my second? Oh, second green over here. There's a lot of stuff I can touch. Oh! Oh, dots! Pajama Pam dots. Oh, Bombo. We finally got dots. It finally paid off. Oh my goodness. The downside for this challenge, because there's no hunting, you can't even just purposely run into the ghost arms and then leave the game immediately, you know? You have to run all the way back. Only took us forever. This one's way faster than the first game was half an hour. This one is 13 minutes? We're getting better. I thought the hard part was honestly gonna be looking for the ghost room, but the hard part is after you find the ghost room. Oh, Bombo! It's a mimic late orbs. Thankfully with dots, it's not.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
One more to go. One more to go.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
Power breaker, bottom right, and thermo orbs again. I don't. Maybe something can be better in the beginning, because orbs. Maybe ghostwriting book will be better, because as soon as you find the room, you're gonna set it down, and the ghostwriting book is set it and forget it, right? Like you can look for orbs anytime after you find the room, but the book is like you put it down and you just wait. That's the only one that you really just have to wait for. So I think the book is actually the play here. Oh, and then let me grab this guy too, just in case. Headset. Let's go. Yeah, we're just talking about Poke. Honestly, I remember, so I went to Hawaii for a friend's birthday last August? No, last October. And I just had Poke in California the day before I flew to Hawaii. Then I flew to Hawaii and I had Poke there, and oh my god, it is so different, man. The Poke in Hawaii, dude, the texture is so different. It's so much better. Like, California Poke, it's garbo after that. It was really cool to be, I totally forgot I was going, like, that I would have it in Hawaii, which is why I had it in California. Because all my friends were like, why would you even buy it there if you know you're going to Hawaii? But it ended up being good because I realized, it let me have like a big, like, you could actually compare it, you know? Not just off your memory, but like if you literally had it the previous day, and then you have Hawaii Poke, dude, so good. Where'd you get the Poke in Hawaii? Well, that's a loaded question because I ended up getting Poke like 6 times. But a lot of Maguro bros, I was in Waikiki. 9.5. 10. So as we walk around, the temps are gonna go higher because I just turned on the power breaker, so it takes time for the ghost to, it takes time for all the rooms to warm up, right? So as we're searching, it should go up, but the ghost room should still be getting colder. So it's not gonna be as much of a drastic change yet. Maybe the ghost room will be like 6 or 7 right now, but the regular rooms will go up slowly. 10? Like, why is this one a little lower? Okay, I think 10 is fine. There's nothing wrong with having Poke 2 days in a row. It's so good. Let's try. We chuckle when people say Pokey. Yeah, can I get some Pokey, please? That's like back in the day before Pokemon was like really big and everyone called it Pokemon. I remember having friends' parents being like, oh yeah, you guys like that Pokemon. This room, 11. Let's try this side. Wait, why are you guys saying he said it? What does that mean? Oh. You're not talking about the 6-7 degrees, are you? You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. I'm gonna assume you guys have children, or because you're not children yourselves. I'm gonna assume that you have children. 11. Probably this time is gonna be upstairs, right? We've had all downstairs so far. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Last round was upstairs. I'm tripping. I'm tripping out. I'm basically a child. Nieces and nephews. When I went to go watch Shrek the Musical, so in Australia, there was a super hot heat wave that came through. So one of the days, every day was like, I don't know, 70 degrees, like really nice. And then there was one day that was like 110 degrees, okay? So me and my friend were trying to figure out what to do. We're like, we gotta stay inside. So we watched Shrek the Musical. In Shrek the Musical, they had a 6-7 joke in there too. They added a 6-7 joke in Shrek the Musical. I had to pause my game. I was talking about the temperature degrees. And at the time, the ghost room probably would have been a 6 or 7 degree. Oh, I've already checked here, right? Alright, we're going upstairs. We're going upstairs. Didn't see anything downstairs. Gotta make sure chat has light when we're going up the stairs. You know, I wish that we saw one with like a door open. That'd be really nice. We haven't seen that yet. 14 degrees. Any doors been open? There's always a chance, right, that it just never interacts with it. And I guess you might as well just hold down your sprint button the whole time, because you're gonna be going from room to room anyways. Just use it and try to recharge it as soon as you can. Best case scenario, you walk by and you hear like a dirty water sink. I feel like you would probably hear one by now. Like it's gotta interact with one of these, right? There's so many per. Again, just like last time, we're gonna see our breath before it even scans, I think. And yeah, I know you can hold it down, but the reason I'm doing it is so that you guys have a visual, it's a visual signal of when to expect it to show up. Otherwise, I'm holding it down and you're just constantly staring at it. Not adding the 6-7 as a block term. I guess people can't count up anymore. Counting is banned. What if someone goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It's gonna block it, right? Does someone want to try that? See if it works. Okay, more rooms down this way, and then I'm on the final quadrant. We checked that room already, doors open. This room. Still hot. I'm seeing all the variations of 6-7 get banned here. Funny. This is gonna go in the YouTube video. Oh, this would be a bad. One of my first times playing Phas, I had this room as the ghost room. Dude, you might as well just leave. That is just a terrible room. No line of sight breaks. You gotta go super far into the room to check for anything. It's just game over, seriously. And it's far away from like the main entrances. Watch it be downstairs. Don't say that. Like one of the first ones that I missed because it wasn't cold enough yet at the time. There's always a chance. Any doors open? Not yet. I was gonna say, like, the good thing about me leaving all the doors open is I know which rooms I've checked, but then if I check all of them and it's none of them, then I wish they were closed, because then I could probably go and see which one is touched by that point, you know? 18. Again, these would probably have dirty water sounds, or sink sounds, I mean. 18. All these doors are closed, man. I don't like it. For some reason, this one pulls open. 18. 19. Both of these are closed. These are my last rooms, right? It's the last, literally the last room of the entire place that I check. Literally the last room. Sometimes it be like that. -8. Okay, we'll place our book down and we'll come back. At least it's all, that's true. At least it's freezing, so we got 1 out of 3 already, right? And of course it's all the way in the back, so I gotta go all the way outside again. And it's a double room, so we may need motion sensors or something. If it's gonna be around both sides, we'll see. Do you say June 7th as 6/7 or 7/6? That's an honest question. Feels like everyone outside of the US does day first, right? Day then month? Day, month, year? Technically it makes more sense because it goes from small to big, like time-wise. I don't know why we do month, day, year. It's kind of weird. We're getting those phrases banned, thank you. Okay, dots. Both dots and orbs, like you have to be there for it. Spirit box, you can get it right away. EMF, you can get it right away, I guess. Can you see EMF 5 here? I forget that you can use this to see EMF 5, right? I'm still gonna need another run, honestly. One more time. We do it how we would say it in speech. Oh, that makes sense. Like June 7th would be month and day, right? But then sometimes people will say like 7th of June, right? So then in that case, you'd be saying the day first. But I guess for the most part, we're saying like June 7th. But we would say both ways. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in Europe says, or does it as day first. It can be very confusing when you're working with international friends. If I'm like partnering up with like an international company, let's say, I have to be very specific about the dates. Usually I'll just write it out. I'll write it out like January 10th or something like that. Did it right in my book. So no book writing yet. Is there, this is a massive room too, right? No orbs. Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? Okay. One more run. And then we'll see what we can do, okay? I usually say and write day, month, year. Unless it's on an official form, I will follow whatever format the form indicated. That makes sense. Are you in Europe, Juliet? Because, I mean, if you're in the US, you're definitely defaulting to month first. Oh, 18 Jan 26. Yeah, that's actually a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. It's very clear, you know? If you're writing out the month, like the actual letters of the month. Jan, Jan. The bot is allowed. What if you're trying to exile someone and it says 67%? Those are funny edge case questions you have. But yeah, that would be allowed. I think if you're a mod, you're allowed to write anything, right? You're allowed to write block terms. I hope? Pretty sure. Okay, we don't have motion sensors. The salt will tell us where the ghost is, for sure. If it's written as the whole month, not numbers, I understand, but numbers are no. Yeah, you wouldn't write... If you wrote 1/10, immediately you're thinking January 10th and not October 1st, right? That's where it gets really, really difficult. I think only the US does month, date. Dude, US has got to be special snowflakes, man, for everything. With our yards and our feet and our miles. I don't know how we came up with it. And they drive on the wrong side of the road? Whoa, 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 whoa. We drive on the correct side, okay. Left-hand drive. Are you here? Where are you? Can it be a wraith? It cannot be a wraith, so it has to step in this, okay? If it doesn't step in it... Oh, you know what? I'll put one on this side and I'll put one... It may not even be here, honestly. Are you here? Give me a sign. Give me a sign. It's very cold here. Is the other room just as cold? This one's even colder. -10. Probably on this side then, right? Especially because it didn't step in anything yet. We'll use this for lighting right now. It'd be really cool to see dots right away. Of course, no promises. Assuming the ghost is there. I may actually use this right now. Okay. Drop that down. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Don't need that. I got EMF. I got ghostwriting book, right? Do I have any orbs? Orbs! Orbs confirmed! Yo, this is such a big room. Oh! We got 3 UV orbs. Onto or mimic now? Onto or mimic? Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you here?
Get away.
Oh, we got a mimic! Oh my god, we got a mimic! On our 3rd one! Yo! No way! So good. Okay, we're on the way out. We're on the way out. We had a mimic. We actually got spirit box in the end. We got all 4. Chat saying it glitched out? Oh. Well, thankfully I'm recording. I'm locally recording for the YouTube, so YouTube, when you guys watch this, you will not be lagging, right? Potter says I got saved on the prediction. Yeah, so we had a prediction for will it be Raiju or Mimic? Let's see the score screen in the end. If you voted for Mimic, you're about to get 10x your initial points, I want to say. It's a 90 to 10 split. So I think you 10x your initial. Oh my. Alright, let's see. I still can't believe we got it. Oh, I gotta make sure I have it selected. Oh man. Mimic with all 4 evidence selected.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
So this one was a little different, right? This one, it took us the longest time to find the room. It was literally the last room we checked, which is bad luck, bad pathing on my part, the way I walked it. The last room. But then we ended up getting our evidence pretty quickly. And all 4 too, right? Considering it was a big room, it was 2 rooms. We got pretty lucky finding the orbs in the back there. Nice little 5K. And the believers won with Mimic. Congratulations. Alright, this is the most chill weekly challenge we've had. It's probably going to be close to an hour long, I think. Long, chill video here. No hunting, no looping, but just vibes and chatting with you guys, so. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you for sticking around. Maybe this is just something put on in the background while you're working or something, like background noise. But either way, thanks so much. If you enjoyed, make sure to give me a thumbs up on the video because it will help. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet, alright? I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.